Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to NPR, two major back-to-back earthquakes struck northern Venezuela on Wednesday evening, causing severe damage in the nearby capital of Caracas. The U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, reported that a magnitude 7.2 foreshock was followed less than a minute later by a magnitude 7.5 earthquake in the same area. The epicenters were located near the coastal town of Morón, about 100 miles west of Caracas. The magnitude 7.5 quake is the largest to hit the country since 1900. Social media footage showed collapsed buildings and falling debris in Caracas, including structural damage that forced the closure of Simón Bolívar International Airport. While official casualty figures are not yet finalized, USGS modeling suggests deaths could range from thousands to tens of thousands, with economic losses in the billions. In response to the disaster, Acting President Delcy Rodriguez declared a state of emergency across several affected states and urged the population to remain calm. Seismologists warn of a high probability of significant aftershocks, with a 40% chance of a magnitude 6 or larger earthquake occurring within the next week. According to a report by the Liberty Times, the 30th Rim of the Pacific, RIMPAC, military exercise, the largest in history, officially commenced on June 25, 2026. Led by the aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt, the month-long joint exercise features 31 surface ships, 5 submarines, 197 military aircraft, and approximately 30,000 personnel from 31 countries at Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. During the opening press conference, Joint Force Commander Vice Admiral Jeffrey Jablon, who also serves as the Deputy Commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, addressed questions from the media, with Taiwanese reporters making up half of the press corps. When asked about Taiwan Strait security, Jablon emphasized that the exercise does not target any specific nation. Instead, he reiterated that the U.S. military firmly believes in peace through strength, stating that deterrence is the key to maintaining peace and preventing war. Furthermore, this year's exercise marks the first time South Korea has taken command of maritime operations, highlighting a shift in U.S. defense policy that encourages allies to assume greater responsibility for regional defense. According to a report by Lionhe Zhaobao, the leaders of France, Germany, Italy, Poland, and the United Kingdom issued a joint statement following their meeting in Berlin on Wednesday, pledging to strengthen their defense industrial cooperation as much as possible. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte also attended the meeting remotely from Washington. The joint statement emphasized that enhancing defense industrial collaboration is critical to bolstering NATO's capabilities, combat readiness, and resilience. The nations will focus on key areas such as air defense, unmanned systems, artificial intelligence, and long-range fire. They also agreed to accelerate joint research, development, and procurement of deep precision strike capabilities. During the summit, European leaders expressed their deep gratitude to outgoing British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who recently announced his resignation. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz praised Starmer for his outstanding contributions to strengthening NATO and promoting European unity. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk noted that Starmer successfully repaired relations between the UK and the European Union following Brexit, while French President Emmanuel Macron commended his dignity, decency, and courage in elevating the UK's role in Europe. According to a report by Liberty Times, Ziosupi, 3 International Criminal Court, ICC, judges who have been sanctioned by the United States filed a lawsuit on June 24th in a New York court against President Donald Trump and other senior U.S. officials, declaring the sanctions against them illegal. The plaintiffs include Kimberly Prost of Canada, Salome Balungai Bassa of Uganda, and Reine Adelaide Sophie Alapini Gonso of Benin. The Trump administration has imposed severe sanctions, including travel bans and asset freezes, on at least 11 ICC officials. The judges emphasized in their court filings that these measures are an unprecedented attempt to impose extrajudicial pressure on international judges. They argued that the sanctions are designed to punish past judicial decisions and coerce them into prioritizing personal interests over the law, thereby compromising the impartiality of ongoing cases. The ICC, which is backed by most Western democracies, is rejected by nations like the US, Israel, and Russia. Observers note that the U.S. sanctions are widely seen as retaliation for the ICC's investigations into Israel, particularly after the court issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in 2024 over war crimes. According to Yahoo News, a 54-year-old French woman, Sylvie Yasmina, and her 5 children have been rescued by local police in Pakistan's northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. The rescue took place in Bara, near the Afghan border, after one of Yasmina's sons managed to escape their mud brick home and alert the local police. Police subsequently raided the house, rescued the family, and arrested the husband, Ahmad Khan, on charges of assault and illegal confinement. Yasmina and Khan married in Australia before moving to Pakistan in 2014. Since their relocation, Yasmina claims she and her children were subjected to severe physical and mental abuse, stripped of their freedom, and kept in a dilapidated, single-room dwelling. Police noted visible injuries on Yasmina's face and revealed that the children were completely denied access to education. Yasmina has expressed her strong desire to return to France. Local authorities are currently coordinating with the French embassy in Islamabad to facilitate their repatriation. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.